Hi, this is a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon Rising. It's all about you reading Cancer. I've already done your cards, so I'm just doing a couple more times. Yeah, so if you resonate with this at all, drop me a comment down below. And like and share this video and subscribe. Don't cost you anything to subscribe, just helps my channel. And liking and sharing gets a video out there, so that'd be brilliant. If you do it now, you won't forget. Cool, yeah. Right, one more time, then we'll go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so the first card is what's going on in you right now, Cancer, and you've got the Eight of Fire. So events moving fast pace, delays are over, many things happening all at once. So maybe you've been stuck in a situation or in a rut or something. Anyways, it's starting to move forward now. Things are starting to progress faster. Maybe if you're waiting for decisions to be made, they're being made now. Just looking at the cards, you could be getting messages coming into you from someone or some about something. Anyway, okay, what other people are seeing you as is, oh, that's good, Queen of Water, which is your own sign. Yeah, you, Scorpio, and Pisces, but it says tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. I think someone's looking at you for who you really are right this minute, Cancer. Seeing you standing in your own ground. Things are coming to light about you to this person, whoever's watching you, whoever's seeing you. Could be a group of people, doesn't have to just be one person. Maybe you stood your ground in something for a while and you're showing your true self to them. Maybe they're going to come forward and want a new relationship, start again. You need to use your intuition there. You need to, if you trust your intuition, trust the signs that you're being told, because you're very intuitive being a Cancer. So, but trust what you've been told. If you're getting red flags, trust those red flags. Don't. I feel like maybe you've been given a lesson for a while. Maybe you've been shown harsh things, and that's so you can trust your intuition. So when you get a sign and you get a little niggle saying, that's wrong, or there's red flags, or you get warning signs. Maybe in the past you've ignored those signs, and maybe it's time now to not ignore those signs. When you get those warnings, you need to listen to them, because maybe Spirit's been trying to show you that's why. Maybe you've gone through a hard time, and that's maybe why. I have my moon in Cancer, so, and I feel I've probably gone through a bit of that lately as well. All right, so your next one is, what is your secret? Your secret is you really would like to have contentment and peace, abundance, a happy home life, a successful completion of a project. So there's something you've been aiming for. Could be to do with your North Node as well, because you've got the head of the dragon here. So your North Node, you'd have to know your birth chart, but if you go and find out, if you go and have a look, if you don't know already, astro.com and that's it. Find out what your North Node is, because that could be a sign of what you're heading for. But yeah, you're wanting peace, but you're keeping this a secret. So maybe you're not letting other people know that actually what you truly want is just to be content and peace, have abundance, have a happy home life. You probably just want to settle down, maybe. The reason you keep this a secret is because I feel like this card actually says completing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. I feel like maybe there's a certain person in your life that you would like to find peace with and actually be happy with, but you're finding that you're coming up against things all the time with this person. You may be arguing with this person. You may not be at peace with this person, maybe even. And that's because you're being tested. So you're being, could be, I feel like it could be, this could be a relationship. It doesn't have to be, there can be anything in this reading. It can be work, family, friends, all of them together. Okay, so what is on your mind? It's a 10 of fire. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. So Cancer, you're stressed out. You're totally and utterly stressed out. You're feeling very, very, there's a lot of fire in your reading. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You could have a lot of fire in your chart. But yeah, feeling like you need to drop some burdens, and I think maybe you do need to drop some burdens. I feel like maybe you've got things that are stopping you from moving forward, and it's almost like every time you come to maybe feel like you're getting close to what you need to do, you're getting more challenges coming in your way and stopping you moving forward again. So it's like you're never able to actually fully move forward. It's just like you've always got a blockage. Something's always stops you, and that's on your conscious mind at the moment. Okay. What's in your heart is the Magician. So it says you are ready. You have the resources, all the abilities to manifest them. Life is magical. In your heart, I think in your heart, you know you can manifest this. You know you can make this right. I'll tell you the signs in a minute that when you're reading. But yeah, I feel like you feel in your heart, you know you can make this right. I feel like you've just come up against a lot. You come up against a lot of challenges, a lot of things that have blocked you, a lot of things that have made you feel kind of weak, maybe in a way. And in your heart, you know you're powerful. You know you're strong enough to get through this stuff. You know that it wouldn't be thrown at you if you weren't strong enough. So you need to start putting down these blocks. You've got everything you need to get rid of these blockages, to to move forward successfully. You got to believe in yourself more than anything, really. Okay. What's in your soul? In your soul, you've got the 9 of Fire, which is don't give up. Protect that which you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. This is all about believing in yourself, Cancer. This is all about knowing who you are. I feel like you've been tested for a reason. You've been tested to show yourself how strong you are. So all these tests you come up against, and you may have failed in some of them. You can't really fail. You may have kind of chosen the wrong path. Maybe you've gone down the wrong path a little bit, but that's part of learning. That's part of you getting the lesson. And if you don't get the lesson comes back. It can come back in like a different person. It can come back in like a different form, but it comes back every single time. And I feel that's what you've been going through probably for a while, and maybe it's making you feel quite probably emotionally tired and probably emotionally lost as well. Like you don't know where you're going, what you're doing, what's good, what's bad, all those things. And then your conclusion is gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. So you could be coming into some money soon, I feel. You're definitely going to get gifted something soon. Maybe for your time, maybe for your, for the work you put in. The overall energy at the moment is 5 of Water, which is things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in the situation. Crying over spilled milk. Yeah, I definitely feel that. You've definitely come up against a lot of challenges recently that have made you feel like you're not worth. Maybe you feel like you can't make things better that you've been trying to. You definitely felt like you're coming up against the world, really. Right, I'm going to clarify with a chapter card, and then we'll clarify with a Rider Waite. We'll get one on each of them. The first one is the 8. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. So you've had an enlightenment, Cancer. You've had something that's been magnified to you. Something's glowed up to you about something. Something in your life has been like, there's been a light shone on it. Something's been shown to you. In some form. And you've learned lessons from it. You've been enlightened to it. So you need to, It could be to do with children as well, because there's a child in this enlightenment. So it could be to do with children. It could be to. Okay, the next one is how others see you. And there's the same child in this again. So this definitely could be something to do with children. But this one is a facade. So Other people maybe have seen you in the past. Maybe you've become real now because you've been given this enlightenment. Maybe you've had to really like be in your own skin. And maybe in the past you had a facade. There was something that wasn't real. It's like you were living in the clouds over a situation. And maybe you had to be brought down to the ground, kind of thing. See here, this is what other people see. You're up in the clouds. You're walking on the clouds. In this one, you're on the ground. It's like you've been put to the ground. Maybe it's something to do with your childhood. Maybe it's something to do with the way you're brought up. Because in this one, he's got an adult with him, but in that one, he's on his own. He's like talking to whoever that is, God. If there is such, if God is such a thing in your world. Okay, so the next one we're going to clarify is you definitely had something quite major go on. This is what your secret is. You want in this peace and contentment. There's a miracle happening around this situation. If you've got a family life at the moment, Cancer, that's been going wrong and you haven't been able to rebuild it, and there's definitely something's happened. Something's been shown to you, so you see it very clearly. The facade, and I feel that's to do with what other people were seeing about you. Other people were seeing something that wasn't true, okay? And there's been what you're keeping a secret, which is having contentment and peace and chilling and all those things. There's a miracle that's happened around that. So I feel like you have to drop things, let things go. Things that were causing you blockages, you have to find, you have to find that solution and then move around them. But don't keep going back to them. And I keep getting moody, and I don't mean that, but if you have been, if things haven't worked out your way and you've been getting like, moody about it, maybe that you need to find there's other ways to go around this. There's definitely some kind of miracle. Something's happened around this situation. The reason you've been keeping you wanting this happy home life is because we've got recovery here, which is the bothersome details and conflict with others. I feel like maybe you've been handed a key of some description which opens up a door which has enabled you to move forward from these situations. These are all quite big cards, if you get what I'm saying. Like you've had a miracle happen. You've been keeping it a secret. You want to have peace. You want to have a happy home life. And the reason you've been keeping that secret is because you found the details and the conflict bothersome. But I feel like there's a recovery from this moment. You've been handed this key, like to open a door that you haven't been able to open. That you've had a blockage somewhere, and you feel like that's been keeping you in a position. But you're being given that key because you've got this enlightenment. You've got a miracle that's happened. The facade's being taken away. You've been brought down from these clouds to be yourself, to be in your own person. Okay, what's on your conscious mind is all this, the burdens that you've got, that you've had to drop. And this is enabling you to grow. Like spiritually, mentally, you're able to grow. You're getting new growth to move forwards happily. So whatever you've been through, it's been to show you something, like to be able to give you growth in a situation or in your life, not just a situation. To find happiness again. So you can manifest this with the Magician card here. So you can manifest moving forwards as well. Yeah. I feel like now though, maybe you had your heart broken at some point, maybe you had an insecurity that you kept for a long time, which has stopped you being able to manifest certain stuff. And maybe that's been amplified by sort of a devil energy around you. Maybe because you have been insecure, you've been able this devil energy. Devil energy doesn't have to be a person; it can just be an energy. But it's something that's been able to attach to you almost to feed these insecurities that you have. Yeah. And that's in your heart. And that's your heart affected. So I feel like you've had lots of swords. You've had your heart broken a lot. Maybe you had your heart broken a long time ago. Maybe it's in childhood that your heart was broken, and you never really have totally recovered from it. And you persevered with it as well. You've never given up, because it says in that card there, it's like don't give up. protect that which you have created. And there you've got perseverance, you know, you never gave up, no matter how hard it got, no matter how crap it got, you didn't give up, you kept fighting. And that says a lot about who you are and what you are. Yeah. And your last card on these is gratitude. And this is you getting a gift. Maybe when you're gifted something, you have gratitude for it. Maybe you showed gratitude before, and that's why this gift is coming to you. And this conclusion is things are going to turn out alright. I feel like you've been fighting against the world. Maybe you feel you've not been given a break. You've not been given a 5 minute. You know what I mean? Right, we're going to clarify this enlightenment for what you're feeling inside. Okay, yeah, so we've got enlightenment. So you've had enlightenment on either this... Right, so either somebody had you in a third party or you had somebody... Or that somebody had you in a third party or you had somebody in a third party. There's an enlightenment in this now. So this situation is known. One more card on that. There's no more to learn, or there's no more for the... Yeah. Could have been with a Leo, but it could just be that it took a lot of strength to either walk away or to deal with this situation. But moving forwards now, you can have a new beginning with abundance, a new beginning with stability, security. Now you've let certain things go, or you've forgiven things to move forward. What's this facade? Got a feeling, Cancer, it's got maybe to do with you. Yeah, there had to be an ending. Your life was, you were living in the clouds, basically. You had to be real, had to come back to being who you are. So there was an ending of the situation. Why is the Death card here? It's card of Scorpio as well. Yeah, you built a wall around you as well. Maybe you're miserable as well in this situation. Other people were seeing you that way. Maybe you've been very grumpy, you know, because it's hard work. Maybe you also had messages that came in. Maybe this is what somebody sees about you. Maybe somebody else maybe there was messages that were sent, or there was they're messages, but they're sharp messages, they're harsh messages, and then maybe it was to do with an ending, a real ending, like stabbing in the back ending. Maybe you stabbed somebody in the back. Or somebody stabbed you in the back and made you feel, and that's what other people are seeing you as being hurt. So why have we got the miracle card for Cancer? Yeah. So the 9 of... you're keeping this family thing a secret because you've been hurt. Your ego was hurt at some point. Someone hurt your ego and made you feel like... Yeah, but you're jealous. He's very jealous. He's watching situations and being very jealous over something. There's been a judgment made on this as well. So whoever did wrong, there's been a judgment call on that situation. One more card on judgment. Oh no, not all one card. Just one card for judgment. Okay, I'll take 3 cards. 4 cards. Yeah. Judgment clarified by justice, okay. Wow. So justice is a kind of Libra, but it's okay. So there's been justice made. Maybe you're now coming out of having your heart broken, or yeah, you definitely had your heart, but we've got 10 of swords there. So, but you're coming out of that now because it's in reverse. Becoming yourself King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, that's you. And maybe it's because of choices. Somebody had the 7 of Cups. Somebody was daydreaming of choices. Somebody broke your heart because maybe they were looking at other options. Could have been either like your husband, the father of your children, or could have been a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But yeah, somebody had choices, and this hurt you. Somebody may have even moved away from a situation, like left you, went away to go and see if the grass was greener. There's been a truth revealed about that. This could have been a Virgo, because we've got the Hermit card, but there was definitely a light shone on a situation where somebody was being sneaky, underhand, doing things, running around, disappearing in the night time, sneaking off to be with other people, just not being real. Okay, and then we got this recovery, this 5 of fire. Yeah, definitely could have been an earth sign, so there we go, got Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus again. But this person was really just interested in their money, just looking at that money. And you thought the situation was a 2 of Cups. You thought this was your soulmate. And maybe you've had messages that have come in recently of maybe what this person's, them running around doing their sneaky behaviours, maybe has produced a baby. Maybe somebody's pregnant. Maybe you got a message of somebody being pregnant, Cancer. And in a weird and wonderful way, it's like this is making you, kind of Sagittarius, making you balance out this situation, making you, even though it's painful, even though it hurts, it's making you see things for how they really are, and you're having to deal with that. What have we got? Growth for Cancer. Yeah, maybe your growth is you've had to go. Maybe you went away, because in this one, you see, he's moving away in that boat. He's going away in this direction. Maybe that was you. Maybe you went off in a direction towards something else. And maybe this sneaky behaviour, maybe it's caused you or somebody else had a pregnancy. Maybe you want to go back now towards what you left. Maybe it's giving you an insight. You're seeing something in a different way. Why clarify the 4 card? Just 1 card? Okay, 2 cards, I like that. 3 cards. Okay, yeah. Maybe you're feeling like you need to walk away and have a new beginning because the truth has been revealed to you. And maybe this has caused a complete ending of a cycle. Maybe on a family situation. Maybe that's what you are doing. You moved away from a family situation. Or that's what you want to do. You want to move away. Yeah, come out of this feeling left out in the cold. Let's clarify your insecurities. What's in your heart? You manifest. What stopped you manifesting? Yeah. I feel like you've had like a light and ignition of passion. Somebody sent you a passionate message. Could be to do with an Aries. Could be to do with an Aries from your past as well, Cancer. Who maybe has sent you a message. Maybe you're ignoring this. Maybe it's someone from your past. Maybe it's somebody who left you in your head. Left you feeling like you were not worthy. But I have a feeling whoever this Aries is, at some point that was your person, that was your like soulmate. You knew that, but this person was sneaky maybe towards you and left you in, left you feeling like you weren't worthy. Up at night, not being able to sleep. I feel like you can manifest again from this situation. Maybe you've been shown some very harsh lessons. To be able to get you to move forward. What's this perseverance for? Let me just change up my cards quick. Why have we got perseverance for Cancer? Wheel of Fortune, yeah. It's like the wheels turned on this situation. You could have been in a situation for like 40, yeah. Somebody had you in the third party. Somebody was juggling lots of different things. They were trying to keep things all up at the same time. And maybe the Wheel of Fortune changed that. Stop that being able to be done. Maybe this person's come forward and told you the truth. And maybe that's brought you into a situation where you found your happiness. A 10 of Cups is normally a family situation, but that's not to me. That's you finding your own happiness. You finding happiness in yourself. Not trying to find happiness in other people. Yeah, loving yourself. You know, being happy in your own skin. But I feel like this soulmate, whoever this person is, you're going to get a message from this person soon, Cancer. Because I see seahorses as soulmates. Because they only fall in love once. They don't, you know, only fall in love once. They have one mate and that's it. They don't have, you know, once that one goes, that's it. I feel this soulmate, whoever this is, doesn't have to be an Aries, but it's coming up as an Aries. Could have Aries in their chart. Yeah. They're coming into you with a message. They're coming to the Queen of Water. That's you, Cancer. So maybe you'll have a message from this person. Let's clarify gratitude. Yeah, the Emperor. I feel like this Emperor is going to come forward and give you this gratitude. He's made talk of because underneath there's a woman who's pregnant. He may be coming forward to speak of something like that. It's an Aries card as well. Maybe he'll send you some passionate messages, or even some messages that may set off some fires. Yeah, about some illusions, some lies, some things that were kept undercover and hidden from you. May call as well. So you may get a phone call, you may get a message, you may get both. If you blocked off communication, maybe they'll call you on another number. Yeah, and maybe they're going to talk to you about how they, yeah, we've got a chat card here as well. Yeah, how they went off to go and find greener grasses. They've made a decision now. They want to maybe move forward back towards you. And maybe they're going to message you with a truth about this. Speak to you about a truth about something that happened maybe. Something that happened to make them move in the direction they did. Yeah, 7 of air, being sneaky. 7 of swords. Leaving you feeling like you couldn't trust this person. Yeah, drowning in your emotions. He was there with you, your soulmate is there, the seahorse is there while you were drowning. Maybe this person was cruel to you and even watched you drowning in your own emotions. Maybe watched you get lost. But you can heal this situation with this person because you got star card. I feel like a big tower moment's happened there. Like the facade of the relationship had to be brought down. The tower brought that down. And then you've got the Queen of Fire. Yeah, someone definitely has recognised their love for you. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Normally my Leo card, the Queen of Fire, but can just be Aries, Leo, or Sag. Yeah. And somebody feels maybe they're in the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe they're abundant and maybe they've got money, but they're on their own. They're on your own and they're probably missing you and wanting to offer you more. There's definitely a fire sign, Cancer, that's feeling very alone. And they know they need to speak a truth to you now. Ace of Air. The truth they have to tell. They know that. But you remember at the very beginning, have to listen to your intuition. Because just because this person comes forward and just because this person's sorry, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to do right by you. Doesn't necessarily mean that all their spots have been changed. Right, I'm going to do some tele cards. So if you just think of a question, or I think it'll just answer the question anyway. So the first one you got is the Hope card. A positive and harmonious time is this message. Positive thoughts create positive vibrations. A new life or good health are gifts from the gods. New opportunities appear. You may be able to assist others to move forward. Your personality shines brightly. Share it. And it says, live for your hopes, not your fears. The next one is your intuition. Muddled thoughts and an over-reliance of believing things that you are being told. Misunderstandings can take place. You may be entering a period of confusion. Look out for the unexpected. Something or someone from your past may appear. That might be that person. And then the Infant card is the last one. It says connect with the spiritual universe. And the last one is Cancer. Step out into a new cycle of growth and prosperity, which will bring success. Important decisions will be made. An influence that is unexpected and unplanned opens up new opportunities at this time in your life. Embrace the future, it's good. Keep learning, self-improvement is the key. Right, Cancer, I'm going to leave that there with you. Loads of love and light, and I'll catch you very soon. Take care. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye.